We are back.
We are back.
Episode number 2.
Episode dose. You wanted to say it at the same time?
No. Well, I think we got my mic situation figured out, right?
Yep.
Derek had my volume down here turned all the way down and had his all the way up.
Yeah, I never touched our mic for the record. Not on the bottom.
Okay. Also, we are very sunburnt from family kayaking yesterday, which was fun.
Yep. Little tomatoes.
You're more so down here.
Yeah, bottom half is tore up.
And I'm a tomato on top.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, let's just get right into it.
Get right into it. Yeah. Where did we leave off last time?
We left off at your vision of me before I went back to Regen.
Yeah. So I think I had told them. What?
My leg hurts.
Why?
It's so sunburnt.
Did you hit it on something? Did you scrape it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was on the phone with you, and I remember telling you that that you were going to come back to Regen.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
I thought you told me that in person.
Nope.
Was it over the phone?
It was over the phone. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I remember it. I was literally laying on my bed, and I had my feet up on the wall, and I was living at Cooper Street.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you were on the phone with me. And then you said, I remember this is exactly where we landed last time, because you said that would be crazy if I came back to Regen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you were dating or talking to someone else.
Yes. Yes. And So you were like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then how long had it been since that conversation and then you coming back to Regen? Or maybe talk about how you did come back to Regen, because you did end up coming back to
I did end up
the
coming
recovery
back.
program.
I don't know, it was maybe a month or two.
Was it that long?
Maybe a month. But I know initially I definitely was not.
Well, hold on. So I think we need to go back. So a big reason why you didn't want to come to back to Regen was because I was talking to someone, and he was also there on Wednesday nights.
Right. Not at Regen, but at something else.
That's something else that the church offered. Yeah. Anyway, and you didn't want to like see that or whatever.
Yeah. I was still like weirdly trying to be respectful, but also I just didn't want to see it.
Yes. Because you still had feelings for me.
Because like.
And I definitely still had feelings.
I didn't want to be like that ex that was just showing up.
You were kind of crazy though. He was crazy. He did call my job.
I was not crazy.
When he was blocked after the big breakup.
I'm pretty sure that was a medical emergency.
No, it wasn't. He literally called my work because he was blocked.
Remember I cash apped you $1?
Yeah, he would cash at me $1.
No, that was one time.
No. I can pull it up.
That was one time.
I can pull it up. It was more than one time. He would cash at me $1, and in the like notes or like the title, you would say like, "Please talk to me," or whatever.
Okay, don't make me sound that desperate. The cash app was desperate enough.
We're talking about how it is.
I don't think I said
not making it sound. That's what it was.
Maybe like call me or else.
So anyway, you were a little crazy, but
she had her crazy moments.
Okay, so going back, you said it was about a month before you ended up coming back?
A month-ish.
Like, what was that?
Month-ish. And I really didn't want to go back, but like I think I said last episode, around that time period, I was starting to want to get right, like mentally and spiritually.
Okay.
And so I was like starting to be on my own little journey again. And so I was like, I'll pray about it and just see what happens. And I think I touched on it last episode too. Like I'm not used to just talking in general all that much, but especially talking to random people about like personal stuff was not a thing for me.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's not a thing for most people, but definitely for me. Like, I don't want to open up about my problems.
Yeah.
But either way, I still prayed about it because I knew that ministry or that program did really well for a lot of people. Like, it did a lot of good for a lot of people and brought a lot of people closer to God. So I prayed about it, and time passed by, whatever that time period was.
You also knew what it did for me because you heard my story.
That's true. Yeah.
And I was like raving about Regen.
So that was like also evidence
Yeah.
of God working in you. And so I prayed about it, and I was at work one day, and I got out of my truck, and I went to my back seat. I was looking for something, and my Regen book from the first time that we had did it, when I dropped out, but she finished it. But I still had my original Regen book, and it was in my back seat in that little pouch behind the driver's seat. And so I had been praying about it, right? And I had been like, I don't know, asking for a sign or whatever. And then there my book was in my back seat. And it had been like almost a year or so from the time that I had gone initially. And I hadn't seen that book that entire time. And then, like I said, I got out the car and boom, book was just right there. Like it had always been right there, but I didn't find it until I started praying about it. Crazy.
So then what? Then how long was it since you found the book to when you came back to?
It was pretty short. Shortly after that.
Yeah, you came back and my parents still hated you.
Yeah.
And basically when you showed up, people told me that like
I was doing it for you.
This is crazy now, like actually talking about it, because we've talked about it a lot. But yeah, people coming up and telling me like, hey, like Derek's back, like, are you okay? Like, are you gonna be okay? And I'm like, I never told anybody. And I did feel a little bad about that. I did, but I never told anybody that I was on the phone with you and told you that you were going to come back. Cause I literally had a vision. I saw it happening.
Yeah.
But you had every reason not to come back.
Yeah.
Because my parents hated you. I was talking to a guy and it was pretty right in your face if you're going to be there. I mean, like you said, you don't like going to groups and just talking to random people. Also, I think we did mention it's a year commitment.
Yeah.
So it's like you come every single Wednesday from 6:30 to 8:30.
Like hour and a half.
Yeah.
Hour and a half, 2 hours almost sometimes. Yeah.
And there's work you put into it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that was crazy. Yeah. Then you came back and like we had to like pretend like we weren't talking and conversating. We did a lot of pretending. Yeah. As far as like. Yeah. Keeping it low key, but so you came back.
So I came back,
and then what?
And I started going, and I don't know when your little fling or whatever you'd call it, your relationship ended. I don't know when that ended, but
I don't know. It's been so
it just kind of organically, I don't know really how it ended.
Well, I think we both realized that there wasn't anything there, and that other people were kind of really wanting it to happen, for a lack of a better word, forcing it, and we both felt like it was kind of forced, that it was easier just to kind of like.
But even then, even after that ended, we didn't. It's not like we just picked up, because we were still kind of on the low, as far as talking.
Yes.
And I don't even know if I don't think we were.
Was that when I did Regen a second time though? When you were going, I did it again?
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then so, I don't know, we did that, or I did that.
We still had mess ups though, where we were like, we'd have like moments where I'd spend the night, or I would spend the night. Like there were definitely nights.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like what we said on the last podcast of like, I would physically get like ill to my stomach afterwards, and that started to dwindle out that year because I was just like, this is not worth it. Like like I was wanting so bad for that to happen to you. So that like
it wasn't.
But it was just me.
Yeah, I would feel convicted, but not like that.
Yeah, just in a different way, I guess. I don't know. So then what happened?
I don't know. I went throughout the program and it was great. I got a lot of healing and I got a lot of questions answered that I didn't even know needed to be answered. And we were kind of talking and hanging out, and
parents still not liking
nobody.
you.
Yeah, nobody still knew. I think I told my group.
I told my
men's group.
Yeah.
That we were doing whatever we're doing, just
Yeah.
hanging out, talking.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think okay, so it was like, I guess things didn't really get serious until I had that talk with your parents, right?
Well, so it was I don't know, step like 11 or something, or maybe 10.
I don't know, but it was
Amends.
like over half a year of me going through that program.
Yeah.
Like well over half a year, I think.
Yeah, it's like one of the last steps of the regen process, which is
Amends.
amends.
Yeah. And so I felt like
Which,
if I was going to,
I mean, maybe you should explain what like amends is.
I think it's kind of self-explanatory.
Well,
like,
I don't know if everybody knows what that is.
it's like making amends with somebody.
Like, yeah, just like reconciling almost.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Or, yeah.
Amends is amends.
Yeah.
But
Like truths. That's basically what it was for you and my parents.
yeah, I felt led to have a conversation with their parents. And so I came over
You came to
to
this
this
house. You
and-
called me and you said, I'm going to have my amends conversation with your parents, and I
Mhm.
immediately like started sweating my butt off pretty much.
Remember-
And I was like terrified for you because my mom and dad said that you needed to come here
Yeah.
for the conversation. And I was like, this is the day Derek like goes away.
I didn't know if I'd make it out of this house or not.
I was so scared for you.
Remember? Oh, I mean, you weren't in the car, but I drove past this house on purpose.
You told me that.
And then, funny enough, there's a little church down the road, and I parked in the parking lot. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And I sat there and I really debated if I was gonna have this conversation or not. But I did, and I, turned back around, pulled in. We had it was like 2 or 3 hours.
It was like, I think it was like 3 or 4 hours.
It was really
We'd
long.
have to ask mom and dad if
Yeah.
they remember. But it was a long time.
Yeah.
And you were not on your phone, like responding to my messages at all. So I literally thought you died. I was so scared.
Yeah.
I was so scared. Ugh.
And then, so yeah, we had that conversation, and it was amazing. Both of us, like me and your parents, we got to really get everything off our chest for like the past 5 years or so.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of, I mean, I can only speak for myself, but there was a lot of hate on my end. And I know
I think
a
we can
strong
speak
dislike,
for them too.
a strong dislike on their end.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that was good, and we were so blunt with each other, and like I told them how it was, and they told me how it was,
Mm-hmm.
and it was good. It was good. I mean, that honest conversation was great.
I still wish I
great.
could have been a fly on a wall
Yeah.
for that convo, because you still haven't like told me much, because it doesn't really matter for me. Like, it went how it went. I wasn't supposed to hear it, but I really wish I could have,
Yeah.
because to hear, yeah, that's years of unpacking some
Mm-hmm.
heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Heavy stuff.
Yeah. So I did that, and it's almost like that relationship, the relationship with me and your parents, your mom and your dad, almost changed overnight, seemingly.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
I mean, that was like a God thing for sure.
after that conversation, you called me on your drive home
Mhm.
and said that it went really good. And I think you were still like in shock, maybe, because you didn't say a lot. But
Yeah.
then the next morning, my dad called me
Mm-hmm.
and he was like in tears. I could hear it over the phone that it went so well, the conversation with you. And he said, I love Derek. We love Derek. He's always going to be a part of this family, no matter what happens to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that the Holy Spirit led the whole conversation.
Yeah.
And when he said that, I got off the phone and I was just like, I didn't know what to think. I still sometimes don't even know what to think, because I'm like, that is. And also, my parents were going through a transitional time
Yeah,
in
they
their
were.
faith at
Yeah, they
that
were.
time. Like, they went from what me and my family and everybody that's ever known us our whole lives went from that to what they were then,
What was that
which
like?
is still grown to what they are now. What do you mean?
What were they like, for those who don't know? I guess like a quick.
I mean, well, my dad was a pastor for a long time, and so I was a pastor's child, and
Mm-hmm.
they were just they were strict,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, I think that they wouldn't care if I said it, but just judgmental. Really, what it is they didn't have community. They just always did life like it's just us and our family, and that's it. And we've got to be people pleasers. I mean, we were people pleasers. I grew up that way. We're the Day family. We don't do these things. This is the Day family, basically. And yeah, it just wasn't real. None of it was real. And yeah, that's an episode for another time.
No, but it's good to like
of my upbringing.
It's good to like kind of understand like who they were then and like where
who they are now.
Yeah, because if I would have had the conversation with them, with the same people that they were,
we should have them
5 years ago. That conversation I don't think would have went well.
No.
But because God was working on their hearts and my heart,
yes,
it was the perfect timing.
Yes, that's why I was so terrified for you, because 5 years ago, it
would have been bad.
I mean, there's no telling.
Maybe. I think it would have been bad. It could have went great. But
I don't know. No, I don't think it would have.
The odds would have been higher for it to have been bad.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I was praying the whole time you were here. I was praying that you would be safe.
Yeah.
And I was really just praying that the Holy Spirit would just be all up in this place for that convo, because
He was.
It was crazy.
And so after that conversation, what happened after that?
We started officially seeing each
like
other openly.
Yeah.
Like, because for me, once my parents knew, I was like, I don't need to hide this at all anymore.
Knew and approved.
Yeah. Like accepted.
Yeah.
And not only accepted, like they told me that they loved you and were sorry for ever treating you any other way. And yeah, that was like a whole process of just like accepting you and like, you know what I mean? Like the way that they started treating you after that was so different. It was weird.
It was weird.
It was very weird. I was like, Dad's like, hey, invite Derek to da-da-da-da. And before, like, I couldn't even invite you to Christmas, Thanksgiving, Caden and Louie's wedding, which still hurts me because, like, I wanted you to be there.
Yeah. And I wanted to be there.
When Layla was born, like, all the things. There's, like, countless things that I wish you could have been a part of, but couldn't because we were not, it was a no-go. Like, it was not okay. So for that to, like, flip quickly after that was just like weird. Like we had to adjust to that.
It's still, I mean, I've adjusted, but sometimes it's still, I don't know if it's just the enemy, but sometimes I'm still like, this is strange. Cause I like,
what, like now?
Yeah. Cause like most of like my memory is like bad. Yeah. You know, or like my experiences with them. Yeah. But it's, I mean, that's still far and in between, but sometimes I'm just like, this is like surreal.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, is this really happening? Yeah. Because seriously, y'all did not get along and like each other, or even talk or think of each other or anything for years.
Yeah. So God is still a redeemer, and He's still redeeming relationships. So be encouraged if you need to be encouraged. But yeah.
So then what happened?
So then we started openly dating, and
you finished Region.
Graduated. Gave him a little testimony, which was cool. That was the first time I gave my testimony to anybody. So that was interesting.
You cried.
I did cry.
You cried a lot.
I cried talking about you. That was the only part I cried about.
Really?
I think I cried about you. I was talking about you and your family. Yeah. I didn't expect to cry at all.
I remember you. Yeah, it was very.
Cause I'm not a crier.
No.
Even though I've mentioned like just in this episode and the last, I think I've mentioned I've cried like 3 or 4 times. But I'm really not a crier. I'm really not a crier.
Yeah.
She tells me I need to cry more. But
yeah, you can. It's okay to cry. Let it out.
But yeah, so.
So then after Region, was that around the time that I started? I didn't start it. It was me and another friend started the singles life group.
It was sometime after that.
Yeah, shortly after that.
Yeah.
We started a life group for singles. You were not in it.
I didn't want to be in it.
Why?
Because we were dating, so it didn't make sense to be in a singles life group.
Okay, but when we say singles, it means not married.
Married.
Yeah. There were other people there in that life group that I'm pretty sure were dating someone.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they were in the life group or not. But anyway, so me and another guy friend started this life group for singles.
Mm-hmm.
And I was very excited about it.
Yeah.
And I had prayed for it.
For a while.
That actually probably will make me cry.
Mm-hmm.
Prayed about it for like, I kid you not, probably 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
2 years. 2.5 years.
Because you wanted something like the Porch.
Yes.
Which is...
The Porch is a young
that?
Adults singles
that
ministry.
The Village?
No, that's Watermark Church.
Watermark Church?
Yes.
In Dallas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a whole ministry that they
Mm-hmm.
have. And I got to visit one time, and it was absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I visited when we were dating, like dating.
Yeah.
Like the good side of dating.
Mm-hmm.
The good us dating.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we started that life group, and I was so excited about it. And we had 11 or 12 people that were consistently going. And my brother, Caleb, was one
Mm-hmm.
of them. And that was one thing that like was a big reason of why I prayed for that.
Mm-hmm.
I generally just prayed for good friends for me and him to
Mm-hmm.
have that were our age, because the friends that we had through our early 20s were not great friends. Like we've already talked about, the party scene and
Mm-hmm.
just
Or y'all were just growing out of that. And so like you needed...
yeah. Well, we just weren't being the best us in that lifestyle. And so we were just really looking for some good community, I guess, good friends. And so finally, the life group started. Caleb was going with me, and we were dating. And you would come, to bowling with us every once in a while when we'd go on an outing.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, you weren't going to the life group. And then sometime during that season, you wanted to do Merge, or we talked about doing Merge.
No, you wanted to do Merge, which is a premarital class, because I was ready to get married.
Oh, so I was in the singles life group and thriving while still dating you.
Mm-hmm.
But then okay, so then what? I wanted to get married?
I wanted to get married.
You wanted to get married, yes.
You were like still teetering the fence, and you were still teetering the fence on if you even
I really
wanted
to get married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that would have been a deal breaker for me.
Yeah. That was a very, weird time.
Yeah.
Because I was just like finally, like I feel like God finally answered my prayer of the singles life group.
Mm-hmm.
What? I keep looking at you, got like a red hair here. Anyway, so
Oh, red beard.
yeah, I felt like I was just thriving in the singles thing.
Yeah.
And I was kind of leading it with the other guy, and it was like so fun, and it was so life-giving, and every week was just like the best. Like we were all just so raw and just real, and we all wanted it. Like nobody was forced to be there. And that was like the feeling of it the whole entire time, was everybody wanted to be there. Everybody was equally as hungry.
Yeah.
And that is so contagious, and it just like
Yeah, it is.
takes you over. Like it was so fulfilling. And then you wanted to get married, and I was like,
Rip that away from me.
I literally just started this. Like what? And then the guy that started the group with me too was also about to move out of state. So it was going to be like the two people. So
that started it or leaving the group.
I was anyway, so you wanted to get married, and I was like, look, we need to do some sort of premarital thing before we do this, because like I need to know, basically God's done this right here for me. So I need to really know that this is what he has for us and is right. So we need to check that and do a premarital something. And then you somehow got Merge books. How did that happen? You like literally brought them to my house and like laid them on the coffee table, and you were like, we're doing this.
I got them. How to get them? I was doing that a financial class at the church.
Okay.
It was like a faith-driven entrepreneurs
Okay.
with Andy and Melissa.
Okay.
And I got the books from Melissa, I think. Or Andy's mom?
Andy's mom?
I may be messing it up.
Anyway,
but I got it from them.
You acquired the books.
From them or through them. So I got the books. And then they ended up being like our mentors.
Well, we asked them. I remember we did ask Andy and Melissa to be our leaders / couples mentors.
Yeah.
And so we asked them.
Because normally it's in kind of like a bigger group.
Yes.
Right?
Normally Merge, which is also through Watermark Church,
Mm-hmm.
just like Regen is through Watermark Church and The Porch.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all through Watermark. But anyway, so it's usually done in a group thing where you do it, but it's fast paced. So you do it a whole year worth or half a year worth within like just a couple weeks or maybe it was even a weekend. I don't know. But we ended up spreading it out through how many months? It was several months.
Just like 2.
Are you sure?
3
2 or 3 months
max. Yeah.
of us doing Merge, and
So
we
it's
would
just
meet
us,
every
just me,
Sunday.
you and them.
Every Sunday.
Yeah.
In the Holy Grounds, like little restaurant area of our church. You weren't even a member there, though. You were only
I was going to a different church.
You were only going to Crossgate because that's where I was going, and that's where the Merge was going to be held, right?
Yeah, it wasn't even
That's how
about
that
you going
started.
there. I didn't really. I liked where I was at, church wise, and I only started going there because Merge. We did Merge at 11 a.m. and so it just made sense to go to church there, and then right after service, go to Merge.
Right.
But
So we did Merge. Merge was very intense.
and it was very like either we're gonna get married or we're gonna break up forever and like we're done.
Well, Andy and Melissa, they basically asked us, they were like, so what is your guys' goal pretty much out of this? And we were both like, either at the end of this, not either, at the end of this, it's going one of 2 ways. We're either getting married or we are breaking up and we're not getting back together, because we've done this so many times.
Yeah.
That was the decision. And I really just wanted to know if that's what God wanted for me, was you and marriage.
And same.
Yeah.
We were both kind of over it. Like we were happily dating and seriously dating, but we were also like, this is either it or we're moving on.
Yeah, because like I said, the singles thing was like it. I was really going that direction, and I knew that God was taking me that direction. But then when you brought the Merge books, and we started doing Merge, I remember that there was a very like super light bulb moment happened. It said somewhere in the book, marriage is a form of sanctification. And once I saw that, like, I could not unsee it. So, and I immediately felt the Holy Spirit telling me, yeah, you're going this direction. You thought you were going this direction, and I'm happy you did. But I couldn't unsee it. You know what I mean? So, and by that, like, marriage being a form of sanctification, after being married a little over a year now, I understand how it is a form of sanctification. And sanctification, what that means is just the process of making you more like Jesus, to look more like Jesus. And when you're married, you can't be selfish anymore.
Well, you can.
You can, but it's not going to go well.
Yeah, it's not going to go
and
well.
you're not going to like each other at all. So you just can't be selfish anymore. Like, everything, I think of you now. Like, for every decision, pretty much. Oh, gotta, like, you're here. You know what I mean? Or, like, I want to watch this show, but you don't. I mean, that's a very little, small example, but it makes you selfless.
Yeah.
Marriage.
Supposed to.
It forces you out of your selfishness.
Supposed to.
Supposed to.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to, but it's just going to be rough. It'll be rough riding.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, so we finished Merge, and then really shortly after that,
Well, during merge, we fought a lot. Remember that?
Yeah.
We had like bigger fights in merge.
Oh, yeah, because we were just discussing more serious topics.
Yeah, you're digging up like stuff and talking about the things that you don't talk about normally until after marriage.
Yeah.
We talked about before marriage.
Yeah. And like, obviously we couldn't cover everything, but a lot of the big things.
But a lot of the big things.
Yeah. But moving on, after we finished merge, we got engaged really shortly after.
Yeah, pretty shortly after. Like, it's like it was like a week after or something like that. You proposed in Dallas in a little creek.
Yep. In a creek.
And you were terrified.
I was very nervous.
You were very nervous.
I don't even remember what I said. I blacked out, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I blacked out.
You were being so weird.
Because you were expecting it pretty much.
I was.
Which
okay.
Sucked.
That trip, if you didn't propose to me that trip, Derek, I was going to propose to you.
Yeah, I would have said no.
Because I knew that we both, like at that point in our relationship, we were both talking every day about being married.
I would have said no if she asked me, just to be clear.
You would have said no.
But then I would have proposed like the next day. But I would have said no to her.
Yeah.
Not because it was a no, but because
I don't think I actually would have asked you.
No, you might have.
I was just ready for it to like, I was so anxious that trip too, because everything that we did, like I felt like you were going to pop the question and I was so nervous. So then whenever it didn't happen every day we were there, I was like so anxious. So then we got engaged. I ended up leaving the singles life group. That was when I officially left. I think was right after the engagement.
Yeah.
And I was really sad. And yeah, I was very sad.
But it's still thriving to this day.
It is. Oh, the life group?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've grown. They like have to meet at the church, I'm pretty sure, rather than somebody's house because the group is getting so big. And yeah, shout out to Dalton keeping that thing together.
Destroying the mic.
Yeah, and Caleb still goes, and I hear it's doing great. I want to pop in sometime because I think that it would just be cool just to see everybody. I mean, we still go bowling with them every once in a while. We just went.
No, that doesn't happen.
We just went bowling with like half of their group last Tuesday.
That was a one-time thing. We don't ever go hang out with their group.
So the kids that come here, the guys that come here also go to his group.
Well, we hang out with them. That's not, you said we hang out with their group.
I'm not saying like the whole group.
This is what she does. She over-exaggerates everything. Okay. Hanging out with a couple guys from the group is not hanging out with the group.
Okay, whatever.
And yeah, we went bowling with part of their group for our birthday. Like a special occasion.
Yeah, and I saw people that I hadn't seen in a long time.
They are really cool.
Regardless, we should go pop in sometime and just be like, hey, how are y'all doing? I'm sure I don't know a lot of them now too, actually. And I got engaged less than a month later.
Like 3 weeks.
3 weeks later, we got married.
Yep.
And we didn't do a crazy wedding. We just went to Cedar Glades, which is a...
Is it a national park?
No. I mean, technically all of Hot Springs is, but no. It's like, it's a beautiful park.
And it used to be a landfill.
That was part of why we got married there, because it used to be a landfill.
But we didn't know that until
the week of. Or no, when we got our marriage license. Yeah. When we went in to get our marriage license, the lady at the desk asked, I don't know, something about us getting married. And we were like, yeah, we're going to get married at Cedar Glades. And she was like, Cedar Glades? That used to be a landfill. And we were, and I remember thinking like, that's perfect actually, because like our relationship basically looked like garbage and crap and was disgusting and smelled bad and it was awful. But now Cedar Glades is beautiful. Yeah. Cedar Glades is gorgeous. And we used to hang out there a lot. Like when we were dating, like early dating, in the middle of dating.
We'd get in fights and then we would both go there on our own,
Oh yeah.
like
We'd get
Like,
in
I would,
fights
like,
and we'd
halfway-
stop talking for days.
I would like partially go there and see if you were gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's so weird.
oh, he's not gonna be here, but then we're like
Try to run into each other.
hoping that
Yeah.
the other one's there.
We're so weird.
Yeah, we were so weird and immature.
What in the world?
But we got married at Cedar Glades because it was just like a full circle moment for us.
Yeah,
We had what 13 people there.
something like that.
My family, your family,
Yeah,
like
not
just
all
a
of
few
them.
of the family
Yeah,
members.
Not everyone was there. But
We did it really fast because we were just ready to, I think, just be married.
yeah. And then,
Do you remember how many people thought we were pregnant?
no idea. Probably everyone.
There was a lot of people.
Yeah, probably everyone.
There was a lot of people. I remember having to be like, and no, I'm not pregnant. We just really just want to get this over with.
We knew what we wanted at that point. Like, we knew each other really well. Like I said, it had been like 6 years of dating on and off,
Yeah.
But yeah, we were ready.
You did want to have a big wedding. You wanted to do like a whole thing and
Which we still need to have like
like some sort of something. Just
I don't know what you call it. Is it a reception? I don't know. Just a
Reception.
gathering of people to.
But I worked at a wedding venue previously before that and just didn't want to do all of that.
Well, I mean, and the money.
The
We didn't
money,
really have the money.
but also just like
I didn't really want to spend the money.
I just don't want to do it.
Like, I wanted the wedding, but like I didn't want to spend the money.
Yeah. We can do something for an
Anyways.
anniversary or like a big milestone or something.
You'd be like,
Also, we need to like actually write out our vows to each other.
yeah, we do need to do that.
Like, cause we just did the traditional vows because, like we said, it was a fast wedding. Like, we got engaged and not even a month later, we got married.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to rush that process of writing out our vows. So we still haven't done that. And I think about that. I actually think about that once, like every other week since we got married. I've thought about
we do
it.
need to do that.
Yeah. So we got married and oh my gosh.
And then all the crazy started. Bought
Yeah.
the camper.
Yeah. Well, no. So first, after we got married, I was still living with my brother. Me and
Yeah.
Caleb were roommates. And you and Javon were roommates. And you live like 2 minutes down the road
2
from
minute
where
drive.
I lived.
Oh yeah, we were like living out of a backpack, pretty
backpack.
much.
It was
like going
like,
to each other's house.
What, every other night?
Pretty much.
One night you were with me, the next night I went to your house. The other night you went to my house.
Yeah.
For like a month,
Yeah.
maybe longer.
Which seemed like forever being
Yeah.
married
Yeah.
and
And
like living
then-
separately still.
And then I moved out of my apartment and Caleb moved out because my lease was up pretty much. It was a month to
It
month,
was
so
like a good
we
time.
could get out of the lease. Yeah. And so I moved in with you and Javon, and that was fun.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
3 adults, 2 cats,
Two dogs.
and a 2-bed, 1 bath.
Oh my gosh. It was a nice bathroom though. You remodeled that bathroom. That was a nice
It
bathroom.
was horrible. Remember, I had that huge hole, like a literal hole in the floor.
Yeah, before you
tile?
remodeled
Yeah.
it. Yeah, there was like
you remember
a
that?
legit hole. That was so scary.
That was insane.
It was scary.
Like, I'm surprised they rented that place.
I moved in after you
I
remodeled,
should have
right?
stepped through it. Yeah.
Yes.
I should have stepped through the hole and got some money. but yeah, then you moved in.
We bought the camper in June.
We
We-
got married in May. Bought the camper in June.
So then we weren't doing that living back and forth thing. Oh, yes, we were because we didn't move into the camper until August 1st.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's go back. Why? Because people are going to want to know. Why did you guys buy a camper? Why did y'all want to live in a camper that you weren't going to travel in?
Yeah, we bought a big old fifth wheel that my truck couldn't even pull.
Huge fifth wheel camper.
It was like close to 40 feet. It was pretty huge.
It was a 2004.
3 slide outs. It was big.
2004.
It was spacious, but it was ugly.
Very disgusting
It was ugly.
when we bought it.
It was ugly.
We bought it for $3,000.
Well, it was just old and dated, like super old and dated.
That wasn't all.
and there was other stuff.
Roach infested.
Yeah.
Like,
We had
I mean, let's
we
just
had
say it like it was.
We had to bomb it, and then you put those little
We had to bomb
gel
it.
stuff.
Like, literally,
that
bug
but that gel
bomb
stuff
it.
worked crazy, like crazy.
Yes, it did. But it was bad. I mean, it was all around bad. But then we ripped everything out of it.
Yeah.
We
Completely redid it.
But okay, tell
What?
them why we did a camper.
Why we bought a camper?
Yeah.
It was just to save money, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Like, was kind of like,
Yeah, to get debt free.
yeah. Well, that was the
Save money.
goal. I mean,
yeah.
didn't really happen.
We did save a lot of money.
We did save a lot of money.
Saved a lot of money.
But yeah, the whole purpose was just to buy something where we could save money, and then eventually, like, buy a house or like put a down payment on a house was the goal.
We were also
But-
really tired of living in apartments.
Yeah.
So close to other people.
We're so tired we moved into a camper.
Yeah.
Not much better.
Why'd you say it like
Because it's not much better. I wouldn't say it's a step up.
We
or
also
a step
just
down.
wanted something that we could call ours.
Yeah.
Like, and actually be living like together in
Yeah.
one place without having to pack an overnight bag. But we got rid of like more than half of what we
yeah.
owned because we were going to be living in a camper.
Yeah.
And we gutted.
Gut it. We
Yeah.
gutted out.
The
I don't know.
camper.
We took everything out.
We got everything out of that camper
Yeah.
because it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, to the point that, like, we don't know.
Do you remember the poop gloves?
I don't know how much in detail we go.
Do you remember those gloves?
Should we do the next episode about the camper?
We could do the next episode about the camper.
I feel like the next, because we're already at 44 minutes, and that's like a whole story. Just picture the movie RV, where the dad like holds up the hose.
Mm-hmm.
Crap everywhere.
Yeah.
That's a story for next episode.
Yeah.
We won't.
We can start off next episode with the poop gloves.
Yeah.
That was insane. I'd never seen gloves that big. They went up
Listen,
to like
we had a lot of spiritual warfare going on.
they
at
went
that
up to my shoulder. Do you remember those huge blue gloves?
Yes, they were like literally all the way up to.
I'd never seen anything like it.
Oh, I'm so happy those days are over.
Yeah.
But
We can just end off with that.
yeah,
Yeah. We'll just leave it there and
we'll pick up next episode.
pick up where we left off, and we'll see you guys next time.